the perspective of how amazing this season is going to be, that is really only all from, I guess, about 3.5 episodes that we've done. So. All right out of the editing room. Well, we got a few more left.
We will save the questions for the Q&A because right now, actually, we're going to start with Mr. Jack Coleman. And we're going to move right down the row for everybody. Set up where your character is at the beginning of Volume 5, and if you're a new character, tell us a little bit about who you're playing.
Well, at the start of this new volume, I am in I'm in a place where I think that we're setting up this new company, but it turns out that my marriage is falling apart, the world is falling apart around me. So there's sort of a newfound, I think, empathy for what it is that the people with abilities have been going through. There's less interest in bagging and tagging, and trying to find. I'm a bit of an island, and trying to find some solid ground, and of course, the more you want normalcy, the less likely you are to find it. And so that's kind of it. And I want my family want to be together, but I just don't think that's in the cards to start.
Excellent. Move on down the line, Masaoka.
Hello, hi. Let's see. Well, Hiro starts off kind of where we left off in the volume 4 with the whole nosebleed situation, that he's going through an illness, and possibly a terminal illness, and he gets that kind of bad news and realizes what his true destiny in life is, and he starts off the episode, kind of this volume starting at Yamagata. He goes back in Yamagata and starts a new business with his best friend Ando, and it kind of goes awry. What? Sorry.
I was trying to give Zach a chocolate, and then Adrian didn't want it to happen.
So, it's about Hiro's journey in terms of what he does and what he thinks is the last few days, or possibly weeks, or months, or hours. We don't know.
Believe it or not, it's fun.
It is.
Absolutely, yeah.
First of all, I just have to say, Foz, you owe me $20. He told me if I came up here and said his name, he would give me $20. So, Foz, $20 on set Monday. Foz, you all saw $20. Sorry, I passed it along.
About $800.
My character right now is in college, freshman year. Kind of gets a little bit of a taste of that normal life she's been chasing, and becomes friends with a very, very interesting girl. Come on, we can have fun, right?
Girls just want to have fun.
Sorry?
Girls just want to have fun.
Absolutely. Girls just want to have fun. And she catches something and kind of accidentally finds out about me and questions, and she becomes a good friend and a confidant, and all goes amok, I'm sure, at some point. I've only read through episode 5, so we have a very interesting relationship, as you just saw. And she's kind of a fish out of water in college, and we'll see what happens from there.
Cool.
At the end of last year, Tim and I had a conversation, and he gave me the upshot of what was going to be happening this year, that basically Zach and I would be sharing a body. And I said, we've been doing that for years now. You all know him as Mossy. I'm just kidding.
You gonna credit that joke?
What? Yeah, that's Jack Coleman's joke, for those of you. He writes all my material.
That's why it dies.
We get into a little bit of a Jekyll and Hyde thing. I think early on, mid-season, we start explaining a little bit the difference between our two journeys, and it gets pretty interesting. I think.
keep on going.
I get a lot of fun this year because my character really exists in two places. One is with Adrian and in juxtaposition to what he's going through physically and what I'm going through as I start to emerge. And then the other place is inside Matt Parkman's head. So there gets to be a whole other level of like I'm kind of messing with his mind a little bit, giving him a taste of his own medicine. So that's really fun for me. It's been a great season so far. I would say, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And the carnival, as you meet the carnies too, that's gonna be really fun. But so that's what's happening with Sylar. It's cool. It's all good.
Berserker, thank you. Love you too, thank you. Peter's back to being a paramedic, and I think when you kind of saw Peter in the very first season where he's the kid with the golden heart, yet he has his head in the clouds, and then as the seasons have kind of gone on, he's been shot at, stabbed, died, come back to life. His mother, his brother, and his father have all tried to screw him in one way or another. Dad tried to kill him. He ultimately killed his father. It's like, where do you pick up from there? You gotta save some lives. So kind of where we pick up with Peter in being a paramedic and whatnot, he's the guy that he's seen it all. He's got a lot more humor about everything now. He smiles a little easier because, hey, nothing's new to him. But yet he's still the guy that if someone comes at him swinging, he's gonna swing back harder.